After far too many hours, I finally have this lady's ram pump working. I started about 3 weeks ago, and I replaced the intake, I replaced the check valve, the pressure tank, and then a one-way valve. And finally, it is cycling nice and strong. Welcome back to Land a House. I sure am glad to have that ram pump fixed. So I received some torch lights as a review item, and I thought, wouldn't it look awesome if I put them on the side of the shop here? I wanted to hang up one to make sure that the sun in fact would reach the panel, and as you can see, it does quite well. So now I'm going to come back and put the other one up here and see how well that looks. There we go. Maybe I can come back later this evening and see what those look like here. Do you see the fire? Yeah. Oh, fire. Wow. Fire? Recently, Ashley and I were discussing the garden fence that is down from the house here, and we both concluded that it's too big. So I'm going to cut this thing in half. Right now, it is approximately 40 foot by 40 foot square, and it's just too big. The first two gardens that I grew, well actually the first garden I grew was about a 8 by 8 square. The second one I branched out some and did a little bit more. But so here's my thought. I'm gonna go ahead and from the second post here, remove the fencing, the wire, and start heading down that way and meet up with the other second post over there. And so all of this over here is going to be reduced down. So because I've already got my grape trellis over there, and I've planted my blueberries and raspberries, so everything that I've been growing is already on this side, and nothing's over here but a bunch of grass. So I think that's the best option, and that will everything from this post here will just be grass that I'm going to mow later on. So anyway, that's kind of the plan. So I'm gonna go ahead and begin pulling this down and getting to work on this new project. So the tools I've got are flathead screwdriver. I thought maybe I could pry loose some of those staples. I've also got regular pair of pliers, and I thought that I had staple pullers, but I don't think that's what this is. Let's see here. It's gonna work pretty good though. Bites in there, and I just figured I would remove all the staples here on the third post so I can wrap the fence down further here. Just successfully pulled out all the staples. So the fence is free all the way down to that second post there. I've removed all of the fencing here. Just got it rolled up in sections there. So now what I want to do is take the impact driver and pull out all of these screws that hold up these support boards here all the way up until the second one, and I'll save those so I can use them for the next install when I go from there to there. Oh man, why would I use a T20 on these? Let's try this again. Much better. Oh, imagine that. That screw is holding that board up. To help me match up the other side, I'm just gonna toss some of this twine around here. I wonder if it'd make more sense to run this on the ground instead of up here in the air. Oh well. I placed this spacer board on the ground so I knew where to start digging, and I'm matching up with my string up here. Now, on the old design, the gate was here on the side, and because this string of fence is all together, I'm now going to move the gate to the middle of the run. I hope it looks good, but so for now, I'm just digging out the hole to put the new posts So far, I haven't hit the big rock, but I always do. I'm gonna have to pull up, I think, 4 of these posts. I wanted to see if just rocking them was enough to loosen them up. Oh yeah, nice. Man, that thing was in there. All right, I'm gonna haul this over here and get it put into the ground. I should have documented that entire hole. It's the first time anybody's ever used a post hole digger in the state and not hit a rock before. Okay, I've decided that to keep the spacing correct, I'm going to go ahead and use the drill or the impact driver to get this board reinstalled, and that will allow me to keep the correct spacing in here. Let me show you the progress real quick. So I've got this corner cut down and the wire goes across, comes on again over here to the gate. And I swapped things up a bit with the gate. I made this post taller, and instead of having the door swing out, it now goes in. So I'll just pull this cord and then it'll swing open. And the reason I did that is because before it would stop at about this point, and now I'll be able to swing it all the way open, and the mower or cart or whatever I want to put in here should fit now that it's bigger. So hopefully, I mean, I may even be able to get the 4-wheeler through there. Not exactly sure, but anyway, it gives me another 4 to 5 inches with that adjustment there. But I'm getting tired of digging, and I think I'm just gonna, got it. I'm gonna go inside now because I'm tired, but before I do that, I may pull out the rest of these posts standing here because they're not that bad to get out. Well, the garden fence is half done and it's kind of rainy today. I may get out there later, have to see if I have got time, but
I thought you wanted to have a Halloween marathon. Well,
so Ashley's been searching for the Halloween movies for the past month, and she found a box set that was $300?
Yeah, it was worth it. I think it came with the mask.
Not worth it. So we've been renting them on Amazon and watching them, but it's her childhood dream, not so much mine. But
they're the best. They're the best movies in the world. You don't know good cinema.
I'm more of a kid's cartoon. So we're here at our old church, and Ashley's going to be giving a speech for one of her old piano song. Who is she?
The 2 ladies that have played the organ and piano have been playing for 50 years. So.
Wow, 50 years. So.
And for some reason they asked the most delightful person in the world to give a speech, aka me.
So anyway, I'm going to try and grab a sneak peek of that for you.
I'm goody.
There she is. Well, that didn't work out very well. As soon as Ashley walked up to give her speech, Emma burst into tears, so I had to take her out. But was it still good?
It was fun, yeah.
Good. Emma and I have a big day today. I'm gonna go to the library and then take some ram pumps and go to fix a lady's computer and then get some materials for an upcoming project. But my neighbor called me last night. Stop the car here, and said that he left his drill up here at his where he stores his camper, and he didn't want it to get rained on, so I'm up here to move it real quick. He's got his 4-wheeler still here, but this is his outdoor kitchen, and he's got looks like a drill right here he left, so I'm gonna get this put up for him. Yeah, he said just put it on the back side over here. Be a good time to find a wild animal, wouldn't it? Let's see, maybe that's enough. Anyway, all right, off to town to go to story time at the library. Good morning. I didn't spend much time filming yesterday, or really at all, because it was a family day. But I'm out here in the shop. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, 44 degrees. This is what I bought yesterday. Had 7 2x4s and then a bag full of some stuff in there. But what I hope to do is build Ashley's side tables for our bedroom. And then I've got a little list here of other stuff I'd like to accomplish today. Drain the storage tanks, so we can go do that real quick. Close the house vents. I think it's about time for that. Let's see. Oh, bring in the thermometer from in here. I was testing out the difference between down here and the attic space during the summer, and it made a huge difference with that fan. So take that back inside, and then complete the garden fence down here. So a couple days ago, I moved the further side in. I need to dig one more post down there and get the fence stapled in. And then I want to take the mower real quick and just mow off the grass down there. But so anyway, let's get started. Every spring I open these vents up, and every fall I close them, and it just keeps the warmer air down there, because you want the moisture to get out during the summertime. So I'm just gonna go around here and close all of these. Now that I have the workshop almost done and the tiny house is coming along, I think next year I may actually be able to do a little gardening. But for this year, I didn't really use this water, but it's nice to have this system in place. So I should have somewhere around 100 gallons of water up there. Don't want it to freeze though. And there we go. The garden fence is complete and is half the size that it used to be. Okay, I'm tired of working on this project here, so I cut down all the boards needed for the side tables. This is one of them, and that's the other one down there. And I've been doing some sanding. It's going to take a little longer than I was expecting, so I'll probably come back to this next week sometime. Still have to do all the pocket hole screws and get all that stuff together. So, I was thinking, we'll go ahead and pull the mower down here and try and get that grass chopped up, and then in typical land to house fashion, I'm going to load up the ATV with the cart and the chainsaw and go down here and do some more yard work. We've got our home group for church this evening, so I'm going to wrap things up that way. Okay, so here's my plan for the next couple of hours. I've got this big bunch of limbs and branches here. I'm gonna get that cleaned up, and then I might come over here for a bit and work on this pine tree that I had cut down. It's quite a big one. So this tree right here, you can see the stump. I didn't have to cut that one, but it was a really big tree looming over where the power lines would be, and the power company advised that I do cut it. So anyway, it fell up in here, so I'm going to cut all of that out. I brought the clippers too, so I may continue to clean this out, because you can see where I've been cleaning right here. All of that used to look like this a couple weeks ago. So my goal is to have all of this cleaned out right here. I'm going to taper down to where the four-wheeler is, and I think eventually I'd like to have grass. I might be able to mow all of that. Just make it look real nice as we drive up. I don't know how it is in your area, but around here, every couple of years, the power company comes through and they spray something on the vegetation, and it kills out the trees. And anyway, so I figure I might as well make it look nice, since they're gonna come through here anyway and kill it all off. So if I don't have trees in, it's just grass and it's kept, they should leave it alone for me to take care of. Oh dear, that was slower than I thought. I know I show this kind of content a lot here on the end of the vlog, but I really do enjoy it, and it's making a difference. The property is starting to look cleaner and cleaner the more I remove out of here. So anyway, I'm gonna keep doing it. So a show of hands, how many days a week do you do this kind of work? Or days a month, or you do it every day, you know? Just let me know. I pretty much just have one day a week that I get to work. And so I try to get a good bit done in that one day. Okay, the other side is mostly cleaned out. I'm gonna use my pickaxe as a picaroon here. I probably should invest in one of those at some point. Man, that's a heavy piece right there. It's part of that pine tree. So next month, which is in 2 weeks, I'm going to start working out again. There's another gym. Okay, maybe that should stay where it is. There's a gym that's about 20 minutes closer to us, and it's open 24/7, so I can actually work out late at night after Emma goes to bed. I'm expecting some pretty good results from that. I've been working out about one day a week usually, and if you've ever worked out consistently 4 times a month is not enough to even maintain anything. So anyway, maybe that working out stuff will help my abilities here with this kind of thing. Well, I still have a lot to go here in the woods to get all this cleaned up. It's going to be over the next couple of months I'll be working on this, and maybe I won't bring you along quite as much, but anyway, I hope you found this vlog informational and fun. Maybe next week we'll do something even more exciting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. It sure is nice to be outside in the woods and not sweat to death. I'm going to be clearing off all these trees for some time, I have a feeling, and I think it's going to look nice whenever it's finally done. So what's coming up next for the channel? I've got those 2 side tables for the master bedroom. I think we're going to be moving Emma into her own back room soon, so that the new baby can take the room closer to ours. Next week I'm going to be going on a camping trip with my dad and a good friend of mine. Should be a fun, easy hike and camp out. I'm going to be taking Emma to a barn dance and pig roasting. I promise you won't see me dance because that would be painful. But anyway, it should still be fun to take her there, and you'll probably recognize where the setting is too. It's a bit of a drive from here, but I think will be fun. Our pregnancy is pretty much halfway, which is really exciting, but also scary because we're going to have another screaming child in the house. But I think Emma being 2 when the new baby is born should really help out, because she's already starting to do fun things that are kind of self-sufficient. We actually caught her sweeping the floors for us the other day, so if she keeps that up, we're going to do all right. I now have the Land to House sleeping pad up on Amazon. It's taken half a year, but it's finally there. I've sold, I think, 8 so far in the first week, which is really awesome. So if you'd head over to the link that I have in the description and check that out. Now, I can't say that please leave a positive review when you buy one, but I can say that if somebody leaves a positive review on a product, it does help out tremendously. So do leave people 5-star reviews. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you like this end card where I'm just talking away, let me know. I may try it more often. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.